Girls, I don't wanna go to Berlin. Boys. Germany receiving a declaration of war from Tanutuf in 1941. You took everything from me. I don't even know who you are. When people associate your face to anarchy instead of Catholicism. Shame. Teacher, I hope you guys are ready for the test today. Me, Ethelred the Unready. France in World War II. France in World War I. France in Napoleonic Wars. Karen. The kids. Me. Look out there, so many people and no one with phones. They were living the moment. Old times were better times. Britain every time they hear France is trying to expand its borders. Drunkenly, the French. Germans, break through the second line of defense at Kursk. Soviets, there is another. Nuremberg trials prison guard. Anyone seen the missing cyanide pill? Hermann Göring. French tank approaches German enemy lines. 1917 colorized. Fashion companies are trying to sell what men really want. The scariest things on earth. The dark. Clowns. Sharks. Serial killers. Death. Belgium and the Congo. When you are calmly rolling through France in 1944 and some humans start shouting tiger. Nervous tank screaming. Pepsi having the 6th largest military in the 1980s. The East India Company having a bigger army than the British Empire in 1778. The armies of most actual nations. What people think Germans want. What Germans actually want. When you're a healthy young horse, and it's 1914. Confused horse noises. When the hairless ape whips out an Atlatlan 360, no scopes your homie from 100 meters away. Everyone blames rats for the plague. Fleas. Laughs and hidden. Nobody is born cool. Except of course, Teddy Roosevelt. Nuclear warfare. Japan putting up a fairly successful offensive against the US. Jeanne d'Arc wears pants. The English clergy. I could calculate your chance of survival, but you won't like it. France during World War II. Don't worry guys, I'll help. Also France. 10 hours of touching a door with a baguette. Evolution. Sea creatures. I'll have a. I would like to survive. How original. By going to the land. Daring today, aren't we? Doctors in the 1500s 1900s prescribing cocaine to prevent ghosts. Are you sure this will work? Haha, I have no idea. Lighter was invented in 1944. People in 1943. This is the Vietnam War. Yes. A war America fought to prevent South Vietnam from turning communist. Yes, that's right. But South Vietnam did eventually become communist and American soldiers went home. Correct. So you lost the war. No, we just left. Because the people at home didn't like the war. Russia intervened in my elections. The US intervened in my elections. You guys always intervene in our elections. You guys have elections. When your history teacher sees you put your Kahoot name and Library of Alexandria, so when you go on a streak it says Library of Alexandria is on fire. When you encounter an undercover spy during the Emu Wars. I see you're a man as well. When I hear the phrase men don't start drama. World history. Historical artifacts from a former colony. The British Museum trying to resist adding them to its collection. What are the Merio brothers' views on indigenous people? France says, the indigenous people have taught us many things about this land and we should coexist. UK says, with a gun in my hand I'm taking their land. Bismarck, why are you taking so long to unite Germany? Bismarck, you can't rush art. The Greeks and the horse listening to the Trojans going on about how neat this horse is, we should bring it inside. I guess my brain is just really big. What else is really big? I thought you'd never ask. Swedish Empire. British peasant. Wait, which continent are we colonizing? British king. All of them at once, I suppose. Normal heartbeat. Decreased heartbeat. Germans are near Stalingrad. Nuremberg trials. German. I was underawed. Allies. No. The scariest things on earth. The dark. Clowns. Sharks. Serial killers. Death. Climbing into an active volcano because quartz needs sulfur to make gunpowder. The French and British drawing up Arab border lines. Little kid, sharing is caring. Joseph McCarthy. C. Red. Switzerland during both world wars. John F. Kennedy, just chilling. Some guy. When you died in 1898, but North Dakota still remembers you. Visible pride. Hamilton challenges Burr to a friendly duel. Burr, I'm gonna do what's called a pro-gamer move. Japan when they liberate China from Western imperialists to form the Greater East Asia Co-Prosperity Sphere. You may think this is suffering. No, it is salvation. When you see the Japanese planes have no guns. Something's wrong, I can feel it. Unexpected item in bagging area. When your citizens are starving, so you send a dog into space. Northern states. The South is so immortal for having slavery. Factories in northern states. You are all equally worthless. Germany invades Poland. France. You're not thinking of hitting me again, are you? What gives people feelings of power, money, status? Knowing the reasons why Napoleon has been erroneously labeled as short. Unarmed college kids protest. Ohio National Guard. Shoot him. Shoot them all. How did Sweden avoid World War II? Don't hit me, I'm Swedish. Naming 71 cities after himself. Naming one after his horse. Iceland and Greenland. You think this is funny? Vikings. Ask Mexico to attack America. Promise them their lost territory. The US discovers it and declares war. Girls, OMG, we are going to Hawaii. Boys. How the teachers expect you to leave a burning building. Europe. Again. Seriously. The French army. Napoleon returning from exile. My history teacher talking about slavery like. Wish we could turn back time. To the good old days. The invention of glue. I bet if we melt a horse we could use it to stick stuff to other stuff. Dude, is everything okay at home? Congratulations, you are selling us land. Please do not resist. When surrounded by war, one must eventually choose a side. No, I don't think I will. Greatly expand your empire's borders. Be a weak-willed and undecisive ruler. Get taken captive by the Spaniards, you welcome to the palace. Get killed by a rock thrown by one of your unhappy subjects. When you're sitting on 36 barrels of gunpowder and you hear guards walking in the tunnels. Annoying in Catholic. US astronauts after landing on the moon before the Soviets. Your feudal lord honors you by attending your wedding and sleeping with your wife. Women in ancient Greece, whenever they got pregnant out of marriage. Demigod. Spanish missionaries explaining hell. Natives. America. Britain complaining about manpower issues. India. The roaring 20s ends. The American economy. Nothing left to do here but get depressed. Anything slightly inconvenient happens. Everybody between 1st to 20th century. Jews. No one. The British thinking about which island to colonize. Shortcut. Google. Bing. Galileo. Hey, I just found out the earth revolves around the sun. The church. That sin cannot be forgiven. Medieval cities in cartoons. Medieval cities in reality. Quebec becoming a country with 49.42% votes. 50.58% Quebecois who wants to stay. Soviets, we have successfully launched a dog into space. Everybody else, how will you get it back to Earth? Soviets. 7-year-olds in Sparta. 7-year-olds in Athens. France 1793, we hate the monarchy, Louis XVI said. But you didn't have to cut me off. When I hear the phrase men don't start drama, world history. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Feel free to check out my other videos as well. Thank you for watching.